We're going to start sitting on the chair, or could be the edge of the bed, and from that position we're going to just for about 1 minute we're going to move from here. We're going to try to bend that spine nice and slowly and go all the way down here, and then from here come back there and just try to bring the chest nice and high as you can, arching the back quite nicely there, pulling those shoulders back, and from here chin to your chest, and again all the way down nice and low back here, and again move at your own pace nice and slow. You try to curve the lower back as much as possible, and then pull the chest up. You can even look up, arch that back, shoulders down and back, and again one more time. So again, this one you can do for a minute, 2 minutes, depends how it feels. You can stay in that position, breathe in and breathe out into that lower back a little bit more. Just make sure you move nice and slowly through those two positions. On the second one, we're going to bend that spine from side to side, and I'm using a bit of yoga blocks to help me if I'm struggling go all the way down. I'm going to place here a yoga block or a pillow to place my elbow and then reach to one side. So again, so from here, pillow on each side, and you're just bending and you're reaching to one side. So big reach. Try not to be here, just over your head. You can even look up to try to really open up that side of the body. And again, from here, really slowly, breathe in and breathe out. So don't rush. You can spend some time in that position and bend from left to right. If you finding this is quite easy, you can try to place that elbow all the way onto the bed or whatever you're sitting on. Make sure you keep that hip there, so we don't want that hip to come off the bench, and from here reach to one side, really open up the side quite nicely, and nice and slowly go and move to the other side. The key with this one is to move slowly. Try to open up the side of your body and keep that hips on the bench. And again, we can move between 1 minute to 2 minutes, it depends. Sometimes it will take longer because you will stay in that position and you breathe in and breathe out and try to open up and relax your spine, your QL muscles here on that side of the body. Just make sure you move slowly and listen to how everything feels. So now we're going to move onto the floor. So from here, we're going to be more or less in kind of that about distance from the chair or the bed. And from here, really slowly, we're going to just to try to move the chest down. As you can see, I move my knees back a little bit. And from here, nice and slowly down, I can see I'm arching my back a little bit here. And from here, and just come back here to take my breath. Breathe in and then breathe out, and you just slowly move through those two elements. And again, just make sure you don't pushing too hard here. So I'm just hanging there, letting gravity just take my upper body. Make sure you have your arms straight and move. Listen to your body in that one, because again, we don't want to have any pain present. Tension is all right. And again, sometimes it's nice to get to that position and spend 10-15 seconds here, breathing in and trying to relax to explore that deeper position. With that one, you can as well experiment with placing your hands a little bit wider to access a bigger range of motion there, and just to see what your shoulders need. So for example, I can go from here and then I can go a little bit lower. So just listen to your body and adjust to your needs. Okay, so now we're going to go back to sitting on the bench, and from here we're going to try to get that leg on top of the other leg, and from here, depends on your mobility and your flexibility levels, we're trying to fold forward. So you should feel quite a nice big stretch just around here. And again, breathe in, breathe out, and just move back again. So just nice and slowly, just moving back and forth. So don't push too hard. If you feel like, yeah, that's it, that you can feel the tension around that spot. Breathe in, hold for a second, and breathe out, and that will help you. You're able to just to get into further stretch. And now we're going to do the same on the other side. Just make sure you do each element on both sides. So again, from here, I will spend more or less around maybe a minute on each side to start with. And again, from here, breathe in, breathe out, find the end of range for you. And then from here, breathe in again, relax to get to the further stretch. If this is a little bit tricky to get that leg that far, I will move that leg a little bit more forward, so that lowers that leg and it becomes a little bit easier. Nice and slowly, don't rush, just listen to your body, see how it feels. So we're going to start again in the sitting position. So from here, we're going to do a bit of a spine twist. So from here, I want you to place your hand on your feet, and from here, try to touch the ceiling. See how it feels, really kind of open up. And from here, come back and change and just move onto the other side. Nice and slow. We're trying to reach the ceiling on both sides. And with this one, it's really important not to lean to the side. So really make sure that hip is in touch with the bench. I'll show you on the other side. So that hip is staying on the bench, reaching as far as possible from here. Sometimes I'm pressing my knee into my arm to create a little bit of a block, so it's easy to twist and switch from side to side. If that is too difficult for you, what you can do, you can rest your hands, your forearms on your knees, and then from here, just reach the ceiling like this and switch from side to side, which makes it a little bit easier. Just make sure you breathe in, breathe out. You can even stay in that position a bit longer to really lengthen that side of the body. Feel nice stretch and nice twist at the same time. So now we're going to move into a laying down position. And for this one, yes, you do need a bed. So we're going to lay down along the edge of the bed. You can place a pillow underneath your head if you want to. Bend your knees. And from here, we're going to reach up and just let the gravity just take that hand. We're going to explore that end of range of motion there, but I'm not pushing there. I'm just letting the gravity just take that hand and move really slowly through full range of motion. They're rotating that arm inwards, and from here I can come back and just go other side. So hand just reaching up quite nicely here and moving back. Big scoop, try to reach nice and far, and from here reach here, reach there, and from here just come back. So nice and slowly just changing direction. Breathe in, breathe out. Sometimes I will stay at a certain point of the range, like here, as a nice stretch through my chest. I will breathe in, hold for a second, breathe out to lengthen that muscle. It feels nice, and just carry on, see what else I can find, or just move nice and slowly through that range just to see what you can find. And just again, listen to your body, see what feels good. And again, we've been moving for a minute to two. This one you can do a little bit longer because it's a bit easy to control. So yes, so these are the movements I want you to play with. Explore, listen to your body, make sure you don't go when you feel pain. Tension is absolutely fine. Breathe in, breathe out, move slowly, explore, and let me know if you have any questions.